Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be testing out the buffed up version of Netflix Daredevil as a 3-star champion. And I've been playing with this dude a fair bit in the last couple of hours. And with the Mole Man and Kingpin synergies, you can bring a fair bit more damage out of this character, because these synergies are really good for him. And also we switched up the rotation slightly as well. But again, it does mean having Mole Man and Kingpin on your team, which is a little bit like Thor Ragnarok-like when it comes to the requirements. However, the Mole Man synergy gives him 600 crit damage rating at all times, and also you enter the fight with +10 on the combo meter, so the crit damage rating boost is actually really significant, especially with his increased chance to crit. And also the Kingpin synergy gives him +60% attack on the heavy attacks. So yeah, those synergies combined with the She-Hulk and Cap ones, again, are a very nice time. But again, this guy, he seems like somewhat reliant on like a lot of stuff. I think you need the Awakened ability, like ideally fairly high Sig level as well if you want the most utility out of this dude, and also 4 team synergies if you really want to see kind of the most out of his damage as well. But hopefully in this scenario, man, the 3-star champion really is going to shine a fair bit. So you can see with the Mole Man synergy, we can very quickly enter that second phase and get the massive boost at the crit rating there. And I think at some point here, I think ideally here, we want to go for the first hit of the heavy, then go straight into special 2. So we get the cruelty, got the bleeds going on there, then we dodge this. Going for another combo, hopefully we can get some crits, man, that'd be sick. Dude, I love the new animations on him, man. He's looking really good animation-wise. So yeah, overall, man, that wasn't too bad against that Hulk, but again, we do have class advantage, so that was a pretty good matchup there. But 46 hits, again, nothing like super eyebrow raising overall. Let's truck on, shall we? But we didn't really get like that lucky when it came to the crits in that fight, man. It was a little bit unfortunate at some points there, but let's go for the Symbioid match. Go for a cheeky little 5 combo. It's very easy to lose track of the combo meter playing this dude as well. He's also got a 6 combo now. Snazzy new animations. I feel like playing the 3-star champion, we can relax a little bit more. Right, let's go for this. And I need to parry here. First hit, straight into... Well, actually, I think yeah, I should have gone a little bit lower on the combo meter there, because I wanted to push him below 15. Sorry, I wanted to push my combo below 15 with the special 2, and I did not mean to take that hit to the face toward the end of that fight. So that was, you know, fantastic on my behalf. But this next match should be really good. And also, I have a feeling he's going to work really well for Magik, because he's the same ability that Gambit has to prevent ability triggers as well. I need to double check exactly how it functions before going against Magik. But yeah, we'll see how it works. Right, come on, mate. There we go. So first hit, straight into SP2 there. Perfect, man. Perfect. And there we go. Straight in the bin. That was a really good match against Cap there. 30 hits. Again, pretty much one special 2, and he was binned quite quickly there. Let's go for this Magik matchup. So just reading his Sig ability again. So Styx Apprentice, while in this mode, attacks reduce the amount of damage the opponent can deal with passive effects when they're being struck by 100%. So theoretically, what is it? Just attacking into Magik with any attack should negate Limbo. So I think this man is a full Magik counter now. I may be incorrect though. So no Limbo off that one. Great start. She can still trigger her Limbo. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah, so we triggered it. We just didn't take any of the damage back, aside from the one that she threw on her SP1 there. Right, so let's go for this. So, yeah, kind of works exactly the same way as Gambit does. So, it doesn't negate the actual trigger itself, but negates the damage back that would trigger from Limbo. So, you've still got the rewind. But, yeah, you don't have to worry about the Limbo damage, which is kind of the biggest thing when fighting Magik. I'm still not, like, fully used to the new soundtrack that they've got in game. It's pretty damn interesting, man, but I keep on thinking that there's, like, I've got, like, additional music or something playing in the background. I don't know if anybody else is having that today. Right, let's see if we can get to that glorious SP2. Oh, yeah, didn't dump enough on the combo meter there. I thought we were supposed to dump 15 hits from that heavy attack. Maybe slightly off in terms of the rotation, but I think with the cap synergy, we should be dumping that amount. But, yeah, it was working, I think, for some other fights as well. I didn't know if there are some weird interactions or, like, certain characters' abilities and nodes. I think there's all sorts of fun stuff going on. Right, got the symbiote here. Okay, Mystic Wand Man. This should be a really, really nice time. So going for this. Yeah, we dumped 10 there. Let's go for another one of these. Straight into Special 2. Okay, nice. We got the stun from the She-Hulk synergy as well, so we can just beat in straight away after this. Cool, cool, man. Symbiote went down quite well. I feel like for... I'm not really too sure if this guy's going to be like that great for newer and progressing players. I think he's definitely going to be better than... I'd say about like 50% of champions in this game. But I think he's, like, for newer players, probably going to be a bit confusing to understand. You know, if it was my first week play in this game, and I was just trying to understand, you know, how combos and everything work, a character that's combo meter is a little bit all over the place might confuse me a little bit, I reckon. But I think even when played unoptimally, you know, it still have some pretty good damage out of it. So I think Daredevil fans that just want to, you know, casually download the game and have a little bit of fun, I think we'll be able to do so. Because you don't need to play this champion absolutely perfectly to get some, like, half-decent numbers out of him. But, yeah, there's certainly, like, unless you go into longer fights, nothing that is, like, super eyebrow-raising when it comes to Daredevil's damage. And in longer fights, I've kind of, like, drawn comparisons between, Daredevil and also Red Goblin, because you need like a special 3 and then one special 2 before the damage gets really, really good. So it's very similar to the requirements for Red Goblin, but I think Red Goblin, comparatively speaking, has a fair bit more payoff. And I'm actually not the biggest fan of Red Goblin anyway. Right, let's go for it. Nice, we should immediately trigger the Fury there. And I think we can race back up to another SP2. Maybe dump like another heavy attack at a certain point here. But he's doing well to outpace the Iron Man here. This can sometimes be a bit of a tricky fight for certain characters. I think if we go for this, yeah, it should be good. That was a nice little takedown there, man. Not too bad. 56 hits. Again, nothing that screams out... like, oh my gosh, champion broken. But, like, he's definitely a level of, like, playable now, you know? Where he doesn't feel like a massive noodle that kind of drags on for a bit too long. This match as well, we might be able to get a few more debuffs to power up Daredevil's basic hits here. We're going for a heavy attack there, just dump the combo a little bit. Oh, dude, that is really, really unfortunate. Yeah, I was hoping I could connect after that, but unfortunately not. I think if I go for Special 1 here, it's not going to be quite enough, but another combo straight into Special 2 should be good to finish off the symbiote here. But we get into the big challenge now, which is Maestro, and I'm a little bit nervous of Maestro. I think it shouldn't be the worst fight if we can really get into it. But also, I feel like there is a, like, there's a lot to pay attention to when you're playing Daredevil. I think if you want to get, like, the most out of his damage, there's a kind of a lot of stuff that you need to keep a little bit of an eye on and just kind of be ready to manage. So, yeah, let's let's see if we can get on top of that. Going to fully heal this guy up. And we're going to go for the Special 3 rotation. See if we can get some of those instant bleeds off. But also Daredevil now doesn't have any sort of assisted evade. So it's going to be up to me to either block the... Okay, nice. Right, let's go. So this is kind of what I mean when I say he's like Red Goblin in longer fights. Because you got Special 3 and then Special 2 before you start to see kind of the real juicy numbers out of this dude. Okay, we got the stun there. I think we just dump a heavy attack there. Come on. Okay, nice. Let's heavy counter that as well. I need to get the combo down a bit more. I think if we kind of just murk in a little bit here. Oh no! Dude, we got wrecked there, man. How many hits is that? 73. Ugh. Again, I think there are a lot of newer champions, some really, really good champions that come out that kind of deck Maestro, even as 3 stars, in about 30 to 50 hits. So those are what I generally classify, depending again on lots of additional factors, as kind of the god tier level of performance. And this guy fallen a little bit short when it comes to the big boy. Plus there's also a fair bit to kind of manage and pay attention to. And I feel like if you can't weave in those heavy attacks quite nicely, which in high stress scenarios and scenarios where you can't get off certain stuff isn't always going to be practical, then you are going to lose a bit of damage output potential there. Right, let's go. Okay, nice. Sure. I think we just go for the finish here if we can. Special one should do it, man. There we go. Maestro is straight in the bin. Overall, like, it wasn't a bad run through the entire quest. I think he definitely had some fights where he shone quite nicely. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed on Daredevil, man. I think he does have some pros to the character. Like, I really do like the new animations as well. I just think he also has, when you're thinking about his play style and how he's kind of limited in terms of his rotation and what he needs to kind of factor into the fight as well. I don't know, I see a lot of cons coming up for this character. Now, just to quickly round off today's video, I want to do 2 fights. I want to do one against the Iron Man here and just try and ramp him up fully, get to the special 3, and then just hammer in after that and see if we can get some pretty impressive damage off the 3-star. And also, I want to draw a 6-star version of Invisible Woman and see how that feels with the 3-star champion. And hopefully, it's going to be a really, really cool matchup, man. But we'll have a little bit of a look. Again, for the Invisible Woman one, we won't have any synergies as well. So that should be a bit of an interesting time. But I can't believe that they went back and literally, like, fully reanimated this character. Like, they've changed everything about him, man. The full combo, the heavy attack, the special attack. I think the only thing that hasn't changed is the special 3. Again, you can see there's not really, like, too much spicy damage. Very much like Red Goblin until you get to the special 3. And then we need to start dumping heavy attacks like mad. I also figured out the reason as well why we weren't dumping 15 combo, and that's because the Captain America synergy isn't on the 3-star version. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. So after the special 3, we have a 30% chance to deal bleed damage equal to 100% of the damage we deal. So it's pretty nice when it does trigger, and it lasts us 70 seconds as well. But here I think we want to parry. Dump that, go straight into special 2, get below 15. And then going for another combo. And then race up to another SP2 if we can. Okay, well, we actually negated his armor proc there, but not Arc Overload itself. So yeah, there we go. Iron Man is straight in the bin there. It wasn't too bad. You know, he's kind of okay, like, once you get into his damage rotation, but it just, you know, very much like Red Goblin, takes like so long to kind of get to like meaningful numbers that I think he's just going to be outshined in like so many different ways. And again, like, that's a team synergies as well, and I really don't think it's practical in a lot of high stress scenarios to throw as many heavy attacks as we have been throwing with the character. So yeah, I've just got my concerns about his kind of general overall kind of practicality, but I'm interested to see like how people's thoughts of this character shape up and change like over the next like 3 to 6 months. Because I don't want to write anything off about him just yet. I do feel a sense of underwhelmment. However, Invisible Woman, again, we can completely ignore invisibility all of the time. Same with Darkhawk as well. Bit of a pro tip there. For any super annoying, just standard invisible matchups. It doesn't work for Falter, just invisibility. Let's go for heavy attack. Let's go for special 2. He's quite a nice Invisible Woman counter, because you kind of just like, you just chillin', man. You just ignore everything. It's kind of like Nick Fury once you got the charges. You got like a bigger safety net as well. He's going to be really good for annoying Invisible Woman matchups for sure. And I imagine, you know, we'll see a fair amount of those in the future. Let's go! Just dodge that. Bring down the force field. A few more hits into the block. And there we go, man. That was a pretty effortless takedown of a 6-star Invisible Woman. So yeah, I really like him for that matchup. Maybe one matchup as well I want to test out is Mr. Fantastic. It's literally just turned midnight here in England. So yeah, we're on a little bit of a late one, but there should be a 6-star version of Mr. Fantastic. And any sort of scenarios where removing debuffs can result in just an easier matchup. Is he going to be good for Mr. Fantastic? I think so. We'll find out. Invisible Woman was really, really good for, though. It's a pretty effortless match there. When we were testing out the 5-star rank 5, we had that really annoying, what was it? Axe 6. Oh, gosh, no. Okay, that was inconvenient. Right, let's go for it. We should be able to, like, shrug off. Oh, we even shrug off the weakness special, too. That's actually really, really good. But to the fact that we have, like, those blank debuffs from the awakened ability, does that go against us here? Not too sure. He's working out okay for this match, though. As long as Mr. Fantastic doesn't evade. We also are reducing his defensive ability accuracy by 65%. So, significantly reducing the chance that he will trigger that evade as well. But let's go. He's got this in the bag, lads. Oh no, we got the evade! I think that was off our own debuffs there, man. So yeah, maybe not the most perfect Mr. Fantastic counter, but I think he does do quite well versus Invisible Woman, man. But yeah, overall, I still don't really know how I feel about Daredevil. I'm still a little bit more on the disappointed side, just because, again, with a full revamp, I kind of wanted, like, you know, crazy god tier, 100% confirmed numbers. And I think he's kind of more around the level of a low demigod, high demigod character, just comparatively speaking. So yeah, I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's anything like, wow, you've got to rank 5 this champion immediately. I think there will be people that I really do enjoy playing Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, and I think there'll be a lot of people that are like, you know, he's not Nick Fury, so I'm not really too fussed. So yeah, you know, you have all sorts of players that play Marvel Contest of Champions. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Daredevil in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.